I forgot to put down something else here. Oh wait, shit. No. I'll just change the tagline here. I will change the tagline here. It's here. Day 3 and day 4. Day 4. Mermay is here. Wah. Let's see here. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I have no plan. I should really make plans. I should make plans better. I should make them better. Da-da-ba-ba. Let's see your hair. Hair. Whenever I think about hair, especially with mermaids, I think about like I had this mental image last night. I didn't know whether or not I would do I couldn't figure out whether or not I wanted to do what should we call it? I didn't know whether or not I wanted to do like a fro, like where like the fro has all of the it has all the oh yeah, it's Star Wars Day. Happy Star Wars Day. Um I oh God. May the 4th be with you. Fuck. Now I feel like, every now I kind of want to do like a Star Wars thing with the hair, but I don't know what. Oh God, what if what if it was a Wookiee? What if it was a Wookiee fish? It's a seal. What if it's a Selkie? It's a Selkie that's brushing its fur. What if it's that? Oh my God, that would be so cute. Um, it is the hello, hello. I am slowly but surely losing my mind. If I had one to begin with. I don't think I did. The booty. Yes, the booty must be praised. Good job, minion. God. I I don't know what to draw here. Not because I haven't thought about it. I did think about it last night, but now I realize that today is the 4th, and that means that it's May the 4th be with you, but also with you. What? The so I need mm, uh that means I need something. I need something here that will that like could satisfy. So there are basically an aquatic species in Star Wars Legends. Is there? Is that canon? Let's Now I have to look it up. Hold up. Because I was starting to think about like a Wookiee. I was thinking about like a Wookiee mermaid that's a Selkie or some shit. But that sounds 1,000 times more awesome. Hold on. That's your aquatic species. Star Wars. Let's see. Oh, the amphibian dudes! Let's see. And what the fuck is this? Escallions. But how could I do that with hair? Because like I'm in two like different mindsets for this. Like there. Oh yeah, there's also the fucking Jungun. I forgot that Jar Jar's species has. I forget that Jar Jar's species has a name. It's not just Jar Jar. He is the only one that exists. Everyone else exists as well outside of Jar Jar Binks. Like I just sit there and go like, huh, that's right. You exist separately. How does any of that work? How do you work? How is this working? Now I have to post around to do the thing with the thing. I don't know if anybody else is doing Mermay. I actually really liked the Mermay prompt this year versus last year. I felt like it was I felt like it was very clearly supposed to be promoting some of the new movies that were coming out for Disney that I was just kind of like disengaged with it a little bit. It was just kind of like, these aren't really concepts. This is a theme here, and it doesn't really like it doesn't like persuade me to go further with it in any way. It's just kind of like, oh, so this is clearly for Moana. This is clearly for Lilo and Stitch. Um, but yeah, um, I do see the junior. I did see it. I did see it. I let me just give me 1 second. I need to post around because I forgot to do that. I need to be better at that. It's here. Let's see here. All right. There we go. That's one of them. No, I don't want a promotion right now. Damn it. I forgot to. Let's see. There we go. All right. Portland housing is more affordable. It's $300,000 less expensive than the typical family home. No shit, because you're in Portland. Who wants to live with the hay fever? I don't want to live with the hay fever. I don't fucking know what the hell you think I'm gonna do. Let's see here. Let's see here. So let me see. Oh, okay. Junior. Now I can look it up properly. Okay, Junior Jedi Knights lyric book. No, I don't want to buy the lyric book. Okay. Let's see here. They're basically start off as regular kids, but when they mature, they have to go back to their home world to basically go through metamorphosis, which the younger generation has to protect from predators that eat those that. Okay, melodies. I feel like I've heard of this. I feel like I did this once. Hold on, let me double check. Do they have like it doesn't look like they have pictures. Melody, let's do Melody Star Wars. Okay. Yes, I do remember these. I did one, or at least like I thought I did one, or I like had the concept of one one year where it was, oh god, um it was for Star Wars Day, and I don't think I did it very well, to be honest. It basically, it wasn't really like, it just kind of looked like a more fishy mermaid, and then it was right in front of like what would have been the window for where like a star, like a blaster operator would have looked, where have been. Um, I did like the way I rendered the hair though. I enjoyed that. That was back. That was way back. Let me see, when was this? This was in, I think that's a one. Hold on. Yeah. I did this May 10th, 2021. Um Technically I did it May 9th, but I posted it May 10th. Even though it's for day 4 of Mermay. Yeah, this is the type of person I am, like with these challenges. I will do some of them on some days. Um, I am. Oh, I'm debating. I'm debating because like on one hand, like that would be so cool to have this very obscure hair motif with them, but um I I kind of like the idea of a Wookiee that's a Selkie. Like a Selkie Wookiee. Because it's like, because like the prompt is not Star Wars, right? It's actually hair. So it's day 3 hair. Day 4 is, hold on, let me double check here. All right, all right. So it goes May 1st is mirror. Um, Cosmic is day 2, is May 2nd. May 3rd is hair. May 4th is axolotl. Um, I I like, I know that they have hair. I know that they have hair. I am seeing the reference. I did do this before. Um, and I know that I know that they that they how do I put it? They just kind of look like mermaids. Like it, and that sounds like it should be perfect, right? Like it's a mermaid. It's a mermaid. It's it's a mermaid. Like that's perfect. Like that, I can do hair with a mermaid. But I really like the idea of a Selkie that's a Wookiee. I think the lore for them is more interesting. I do see that. I am reading through it. Um it's uh I think the changing aspect is really cool. But for this prompt specifically, the Star Wars aspect isn't as prevalent as maybe I would think it should be. Though that's just me. I'm very much a I like my monsters to be weird. I like my monsters to be weird. So I'm gonna change up the background a little bit here. There we go. And then nope, that's too light. There we go. Yeah, I like the weirdness to monsters. I think that for me, like the reason the reason whenever I do talk about like monsters, right? Um, I'm a self-proclaimed monster fucker, right? Or a monster lover. Um, the and whenever I see like female monsters, right? They're always super pretty, which culturally makes sense because like just generally, you know, um monsters female monsters tend to be for female monsters tend to be like they have the story of like, oh, they're women scorned and like now they're monsters and they seduce men or they kidnap children, and there's like a anti-femininity thing going on. um for me for me really I really enjoy when a monster just looks like when especially like a female monster just looks gory. It's hard to look at, and then it's like, oh my god, yes, like let's go, let's go. Um, let's see. The um, let's see. Uh, like I'll be like, oh my god, yeah, it's kind of like seeing a different body type in a cartoon of some kind. Like it's not necessarily like super uh it's not necessarily like a bad thing to not see that body type, but when you see it, it's like, oh my god, that's so cool. Like you could see like somebody who has like a thicker frame, or like maybe they are skinnier than, and it's not seen as like just a super attractive thing. Like it's just like, oh, this is a this is somebody's body, and their body is kind of just a tool for them. Um, the let's see here. Again, I understand where you're coming from. I see the vision. It has nothing to do with the prompt. The prompt is not Star Wars. The prompt is hair. So that's why I'm kind of sticking to my guns on that one. Like I see the vision. I understand where you're coming from.
Ah, the pets! I got the pets. Thank you, Marion.
Like I agree. I agree that it would work well with with uh with the May 4th, but I'm doing Mermay. May the 4th is just kind of like a May the 4th, I just realized mentally is Star Wars. It is considered Star Wars Day. Doing better, by the way. I got coffee and I'm hydrated. Coffee is not hydration, I have discovered, apparently. Did you know this? Did you know this? Coffee is not water, despite the fact there is water clearly in it. It's some bullshit. That's why I like to. From Link the Other. I think it's like a like Teenage Kraken when it shows, since it shows yes, monsters have nice humanoid features, but can have monster sides to them. That, or oddly, it's a like a mud alien from Ben 10. Nice. Um, the changing part is really cool. That part is really cool. Um, let's see. Um, I'm glad that that you feel like you can share all this, because this is a lot of cool information and I didn't know this, and I feel like uh, I feel like either editor knows and he's gonna geek out about it later, or I'm gonna fit. I'm going to. It's something I'm rediscovering again because I did do a melody before, um, but nowadays I kind of look at it and go like, this doesn't feel interesting enough to me, and I feel like I could easily make it more interesting. But yeah, like so the prompt is hair, and I kind of want to make this person bald because it just either bald or very little hair, like a pixie cut if it has hair. But I feel like I don't draw a lot of bald characters really because I feel like part of it is a crutch now that I think about it. And I'm trying to, and I feel like challenges like this, mostly challenges like Mermay are they're they're easy. It's an easy way to do like a trend. Like this is a very easy trend to like get some content farming done, right? And that sounds really really bad, right? Like having the content farm come in, but at the very least, it feels like something interesting, or it feels like a good way to like boost up to boost up your your views, right? That's kind of what it's for. Um, so if you do trends like this and it boosts up your views for a little while, but you don't see it continue, um, it's normal because that's basically what it's there for. It's meant to be like a little. It's meant to be like a little fun thing for you to like really boost your to boost your your media. Um, I will tell you guys, I am going to technically skip one of these. Well, technically two of these prompts, because I plan on doing something with some friends for day 6, and then we're each gonna we each pick a we're each gonna pick a mermaid to do, and then we're going to be focusing our energy on that, and then posting a video on the RB Comics production channel. It's just that way it's like in the middle of the month, we're able to get some stuff done. I think it's worth checking out. Uh, that's cool. I might check it out. I might ask it around about it. Uh, it would be really interesting to see that kind of more in the uh, in the in the current canon that's going on. I know that a lot of things have been kind of pushed away from the canon, especially with the comic book stuff, because the comic book stuff um, the comic book stuff tends to be non-canon nowadays, even though there are like some really interesting concepts. Do you have any creepy pastas you would recommend in the same vibe as Poppy Playtime? Ooh, mm. I'm not a huge creepy pasta person. Um, but I do like this one, Analog Horror. I will keep singing its praises, I think, every time. I think it's called Angel Bunny. Hold on. Let's see here. Oh, I'm sorry, Angel Hair. It's called Angel Hair. Um, It's Angel Bunny is the My Little Pony character.
The
Oh
moment.
God. Hey.
Moment.
Hello. Good morning. How are you?
I'm okay. Just
You're
tired.
huge right now. I should change that.
I'm the biggest bork of all time.
I'm sure you
The same thing
are.
happened in Spirit Stream actually when I joined yesterday.
Oh yeah, I assume that he probably had like a because the way I do it is that I have a bunch of like individual. I have the group picture, not like the. It's not like the I have like the whole group as like one thing rather than like each individual has like its own little block. I find it easier that way because otherwise, like I have how many people do I have in my server? Like one, two, 19. 19 plus
17 plus
it's
plus
19
20.
19
All
plus
right, yeah.
21.
Well,
Um
those include bots.
no, that doesn't include bots.
Oh,
It's me the boss, the patrons, then my friends 17, and then 21, which are also a lot of my friends and patrons and bots. So we just minus 3 of those bots.
your friends Tigger and Pooh?
Exactly. So
I loved
like
that show when I was a kid.
I loved it too. It's so cute.
I'm glad my father was able to actually show it to my baby sisters as a show for them to watch.
Oh, little puppets, little puppets. I'm just looking at my puppets.
No, they're not the puppets. They're like the CGI 3D animated stuff. He did show the puppet show though.
The puppet show is awesome. Thank you for the hydrate. I do have water this time.
Drink it.
I don't
I
have
can't
snacks.
Grubhub
I
today.
don't. If I have snacks, it's gonna be like an actual meal that I need.
Sick.
Let's see here. So in this particular case, I am. It is a. I realized it's Star Wars Day as well.
Oh yeah, shit, I forgot it was May the 4th.
Yeah, may the fourth be with you. Um, so I am. So I'm making basically a Wookiee Selkie. I feel like because I feel like it works with hair
That's true.
because the prompt is hair. The Star Wars theming is secondary. The prompt is
Indeed.
what I'm focused on. Let's hear. I was actually I'm just recommending angel hair.
Ooh, I love
Um,
angel hair pasta.
yeah, they were like they're asking recommendations for creepypastas that are very similar to Poppy Playtime. And I feel like Angel Hair has a similar vibe, not quite like as like um not I would say it still has that creep factor. It still involves children. There's like a slight there's a slight magical to religious element to it.
Yo.
Bye. Back to the bar. Bye. Back to the bar.
Hello.
How you feeling?
Hi. I'm doing better.
Okay, that's all we can ask.
I got some sleep and had some water. All
Did
that
you
fun
eat?
stuff. Yes.
Did
Well,
you
not this morning, but last night.
go eat?
But that takes effort.
Go eat a small
Do it.
snack.
Yeah, I will want a bit, but oh, I don't know if you saw my message, but the mention of like creepypastas. You want to know something funny?
What?
Rainbow Factory cosplays alongside the song has been showing up on my TikTok feed.
Right?
The algorithm knows.
The algorithm knows. All hail the algorithm. Um So let's hear. You don't have to highlight your messages. I do see them. I'm just not responding to them.
No, I didn't.
No. I was talking to the chat. Like I do see them. It's not that I can't see them. It's that I'm not responding right away. There's also a delay. I recommend an analog horror called Winter of
Yeah.
'83. The premise is a news station K8FC in Fawn Circle, Minnesota, has been dealing with the signal hijackings or single hijackings, and it takes a bit of a sci-fi twist. That sounds cool. K83 FC. Okay. That could be fun. At the moment, so you already heard in the stream. I don't really need to repeat myself, but yeah. It'll be. I'm gonna be doing the I'm gonna be doing a doing a Star Wars thing with my Mermay. And in this particular case, it is it's a Wookiee. It's a Wookiee Selkie. Because the premise is hair.
Yeah.
I did get notified about the fact that there are mermaid. There is a mermaid aquatic species in Star Wars. They're called melodies. I actually did one a few years ago in 2021. But I just didn't want to do it this year because like one, the premise is hair.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't really relate anything to the hair at all. Like it's just, although I will say the last time I did it, it did have like hella hair though. I hear dogs.
Every dogs.
Doug Boko. Doggos.
What are the doggos yelling at? Let me see.
The doggos are yelling because they wish.
Oh,
for
just
cuddles.
my mom's home.
They wish for the cuddles.
Well, my mom did just come home with donuts.
She has donuts? I want donuts.
I'm getting the reactive ready just in case she decides to pop in.
I love how your mom has just become a character in my streams now.
She has.
It's so fucking cute though. By the way, I don't know. Caesar, do you know about this? About how this started?
No, I don't.
Okay, so basically I have you know how I have the humor of like a 14-year-old boy from early 2000s?
Yeah.
On these streams, right? So, for the longest time, I was making your mom jokes to Bork about his mom. And so one day he decided, yeah, let's put Bork's mom on. But the problem is that he doesn't realize parents love me. And now me and his mom are gonna go on little fabric dates.
That is adorable.
It is. I just keep teasing him about it too. I'll go like, "Hey Bork,
I'm besties with your mom.
I'm besties with your mom." And you know what?
I wonder who that could be.
Like that's how this has become about. Like we now have a fabric date. And she's such a sweet woman. She's such a sweet woman.
Like, honestly, one of the things I would
Here
love
you
to
go,
do.
Crimson.
Can I just like talk? Do I have to put headphones on?
So well, she can hear you.
Oh my gosh. Good morning.
Good morning.
morning.
I'm tired.
I,
Sorry.
it's okay. Thank you for coming on.
Of course. Well, I was delivering donuts, so you know.
Yay, donuts.
Yay. Glazed donuts on a Sunday morning is a beautiful thing.
Oh yeah. That with a little bit of a really bad coffee and like some decent cartoons or like a decent morning activity is always nice.
Exactly. I will be momentarily sitting on my couch with my dogs and probably just sitting on my phone drinking my coffee.
That sounds heavenly right now.
It's a beautiful way to start the week. How are
Yeah.
you doing?
I'm good. I was told that you were okay with a fabric date at one point.
I would totally be cool with a fabric date. That would be so fun to me.
Yeah.
Now keep in mind
Mhm.
my sewing skills are just not the greatest, but you know,
Right.
practice makes perfect. Right?
Exactly. And you're not going to get any better if you don't do it.
This is true. This is very, very true. Very true. But yes, that would be so fun. That would be so fun.
Yeah, I'm
Oh my
sure my
gosh.
friend Season, who is also on, would also love to join us.
Yeah,
Cool.
honestly, if I can ever make it over to California, I would love to go to the fashion district over in LA.
Oh, the fashion district is great, but actually, Bork lives for more east, right?
Yeah, we're in New York. I
Yeah.
mean, not the city,
Oh.
but in the state.
Yeah.
So, so you would think
Oh,
we
shoot.
could get to the fashion district of New York City. No, have
Oh.
yet to get there.
Okay.
Hey, that can be just like a whole trip on its own.
Honestly,
Oh, we've
like
done New York City.
Honestly, New York City, you guys have like the Mood Fabric store, like the physical store.
Yeah. I mean,
I know-
it's the ultimate.
Yeah. I used to watch Project Runway a lot when I was in high school.
We all did.
That show was my jam.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I wish I had that level of creativity.
Right? Like the things that they can make with fabric is not of this world.
No, it is
Although
unreal.
I have one sewing project that has Krim over here questioning if I hate myself. I want to make like an 18th century Rococo game.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's a lot of fabric, honey. Like, why do you do this to yourself? Why do you hate yourself that much? There's
That is
no
a
reason.
Yeah, that's a lot of
A lot
time
of
and a lot
very
of money.
expensive, and
And the fabric itself.
a lot of silk taffeta as well.
Oh my god.
Yeah, silk taffeta.
Oof.
Oof. I shiver at the idea of doing what you are planning to do.
Also,
You're
a
very
lot
brave.
of hand making the trim.
Right?
Wow. Oh wow. Yeah, that's next level.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
I still say to her, why do you hate yourself? Please stop hating yourself. I'm going to call somebody to check in on you.
You're
Oh
going
my
to call her
gosh.
watchful. It's essentially it's my crafter's audacity. Essentially,
It's
Wow.
you've flown too close to the Pinterest sun.
yeah.
Well, I do have to say my best friend's mother made Bork's christening gown out of my wedding gown, and that was pretty insane. Yeah.
Oh, that's so
That's
cute.
That's so cute.
Like with the appliques and all kinds of stuff. It was insane. So one of these days I will have him take a picture.
Yes, please.
that.
Oh yeah,
I want to
definitely
see.
do.
I want to see it.
Yeah,
I want to
it
see
has-
little Bork in it.
Oh, I will send that one. Of course. He's sitting here.
Send us
going,
all the baby
"Oh."
pictures.
Yes.
He's mortified.
Send us all the baby pictures.
All the baby pictures.
Yeah. He's like waiting for me to leave now.
No. I'm just glad that you're having a good conversation with one of my friends.
Yee.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go enjoy my dogs and my coffee.
You
And,
enjoy your Sunday
yeah,
morning.
you're gonna do that.
Go for it.
Thank you so much, ladies. Have a good one.
You too.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay. Bye.
You have a good morning.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. All right. I'm going to enjoy my coffee.
All right.
I love you.
Love you too.
I'll find a picture.
Oh.
You guys brighten
But
up.
yeah,
her day.
Oh, I'm glad that I was able
Aw,
to brighten up
good.
your mom's day. Also, I just put your mom into a throuple.
I don't know what that means.
Well, what is a couple?
I don't. You
2 people.
definitely have to check. I'm gonna have to check back and see what you people were talking about. 'Cause I can only hear what my mom was saying.
We were just talking about
It's fabric.
going on a fabric trip.
Yeah. So now it's a
Fabric
three-way.
sewing.
And now it's a three-way. Now it's a three-way.
Oh, brother.
See,
Oh my
now
gosh,
you have
oh my
4
gosh,
moms.
Honestly, if we go shopping for fabric out in like New York, there's probably a lot of like nice little tea shops. around.
Honestly, I would absolutely love that. I know that
Oh,
Joe
there's
does not like
plenty.
New York. Like
Yeah.
New York City, mostly because he's always been at the airport, and the airport's not great.
Yeah,
but-
yeah, I would love to go to like some like little tea shops while we go out like fabric shopping.
That would be super cool.
Yeah, grab some pastries or something, like maybe some afternoon tea.
And like maybe like grab some maybe like grab some New York pizza, get some New York coffee.
By the slice.
Like try the subway. I've been to the LA subway. I've done the San Francisco subway, and I've been through the.
You also did the Chicago one.
Yeah, that's true. I've never been in a New York subway, which I'm told is like a different experience, but something tells me in my head.
There's a whole population of giant rats down there.
Yeah, and like
For
the sewer
one.
monsters.
You are the rat.
I hear that every once in a while they elect someone to be king of the rats.
Do they?
Weird. Well, they need the giant rat who makes all the rules.
The rats. We are the rats. Is it
The
the same
rats.
with the Cat King?
It's the giant rat.
He makes all of the rules.
I but yeah, I just pulled your mom into a throuple.
I'm checking back the footage to see this whole conversation.
Yeah, that's
And
kind
that's
of
a new record.
I pulled your I'm a cult leader now, I guess. We're all just gonna sew together and be like, yeah.
Grim, the thing that we have in common, we're kind of like the moms of our groups.
Oh yeah. I think that's also part of it.
Like it also helps that we both have like the MILF figures.
We have that Pixar mom energy.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like I feel like
We got a big chest, we got a big booty.
yeah, right. Mostly the ass is what includes the Pixar moms.
Oh yeah.
Indeed.
Let's
Like
hear
we
it.
are 100% like the people that would carry around like chapstick and like Tylenol in our purses. And like little candies.
What's worse is that is exactly what happened in Chicago. I was just like, okay, who needs snacks? All right, who ate? We ate right before we left. We literally went to the Dunkin's before we got here.
I just had the Dunkin'. I was just finished rinsing my hands after eating the glazed donuts.
Like then again, like out in New England, it's either Dunkin' or no coffee.
Right? Well, here
No Starbucks?
like it's not as popular. Like it's kind of like Starbucks is like basic white girl shit, and then which season does have a few qualities of, and I won't lie, I do as well. But like usually,
I,
but for the most part, like Starbucks is more of like a West Coast thing.
yeah. It started in like the Pacific Northwest. I think it was Seattle where
Yeah,
it first started.
yeah, Seattle is
Yeah.
where it first started, and then they took over.
Like I don't drink Starbucks as much as I used to, but just because like it is expensive.
Yeah.
But once in a while I'll go in and try one of their new flavors. Like recently I tried one of their lavender lattes. It was really nice.
I want to try it. I'm not a huge like
Florally flavor.
Like it's like the lavender really does not hit my nose very well.
Yeah. I will say like the lavender, it's not as pungent as you think it would be.
Oh, really? That's nice.
Yeah, it's a bit more understated, and it has like some vanilla in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am making this hand like overly proportioned in every sense of the word, and it's so fucking funny.
Though it is an interesting contrast because you have a stimulant with an anti-stimulant.
Yeah, does it cancel out, or is it just kind of like weird?
It evens out a little
Okay.
bit. Like it doesn't get you as like hopped up on caffeine as like it normally would.
I feel like I need to like make this because it's not really a mermaid if it's not like the selkie part should be part of this, right? Like the like
Yeah.
it's maybe I need to construct this differently.
But yeah, for the lavender latte, they also have a matcha version.
I'm getting more into matcha. I was a little disappointed with the Wicked promotion that I decided to do because like when I tried the alphaba drink that they decided to make, which is like I think if I remember right, it was supposed to be like a cold brew pistachio and matcha foam on top with like pink sprinkles on it or pink sugar on top. That matcha just like overtook any pistachio flavor that was like even like hinted at. I was like, oh, pleasantly surprised. I'm not usually a pistachio like person. I mean, I like or I'm not usually a matcha person, is what I meant. Like, because the matcha took over the flavor, but I was like, oh, I'm not usually a matcha person, but this is actually kind of decent. It doesn't taste like grass.
Yeah. Watchful loves their pistachio drinks though. Yeah, he's a big pistachio guy.
Maybe instead of having the selkie put it on, I just kind of have the Wookiee, like just have the Wookiee skin on the have the Wookiee skin on the rock here.
Actually, Krim, you want to know something adorable?
What?
Anytime me and Storm would go out and everything, like I would try to like stop for coffee, like either at Dunkin' or Starbucks. And if Watch was home, I would grab something for him, even if he tells me not to.
Damn.
Because I am a good girlfriend.
Right, as you do, and they keep complaining about.
Yeah, but he takes the drink anyway, so
like, I'm sorry, what do you want me to do? To not treat you to a delicious treat of which I know you like?
Because
bitch?
I am a good girlfriend and a good wifey.
Exactly, bitch.
Take the gift.
Take my gift, you little bitch. Let's see here. And then I'll put this on like a beach. Let's make it a rocky beach. Because there's a big rock here, so there's going to be like little pebbles around. And then let's do like I don't know, should I just have like somebody, like a person running the opposite direction? But then that's going to mean that they're naked. I'll just put them in the water.
Also, I have like dark EDM like playing in my headphones right now.
That's nice. Oh, that's right. I forgot to put music on. It's been going without music for a while. Here we go.
Too silent.
There we go.
But the dark EDM kind of stuff that I'm playing, think that scene in Blade with like the club and like the blood kind of coming out of the sprinklers. Vampire club music.
Vampire club music. Sick. Bork deafened us so that he could listen to the whole conversation. Da, da, da. Do, 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 bow. I imagine at this point he would get into the part where we're gonna see his christening gown. At least you would think, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's playing Halo right now.
Nice. At the moment, we are listening to... What's here? We're listening to ocean lo-fi vibes, Japanese shoreline ambiance with relaxing beats, soft lo-fi chill beats. That's a Wish level of a title.
Yeah. A lot of words.
There are many words happening.
Oh, did you see that new Sophia video that she put out?
Which type of Sophia? Because like immediately my mind went to Sophia the First.
Sophia Nygaard.
Okay.
Oh, she stayed at the largest hotel in Malaysia.
Oh, I've not. I saw that she did, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch that later, but I haven't yet. You know what I have been getting really into lately? So my friend Vio, he lets me use his account for Dropout. I think I talked about this last stream a little bit. I've been really getting into like Crown of Candy. And like, I'm sorry if I already brought this up before, or maybe you don't remember, and you wish for me to forget. But I'm not into Game of Thrones. I couldn't get through Game of Thrones.
Yeah. I haven't started, but like I'm hesitant to even start because of like how it ends.
Right. So it's for me. It's not like how it ended for me that I'm put off by. It's the fact that I got into it like the first episode and I was just like, eh.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I know about the plot beats, and I'm like it. And like I'm way more invested in these characters narratively than I think I would have been if it was like the actual Game of Thrones. The concept being that this is Game of Thrones if it took place in Candyland. So they'll be like,
I just came back from listening to the conversation you people had with my mother.
Yes.
You'll never see those pictures. You will never see those pictures.
No, but I want to see the pictures. I want to see little christening gown, Borky.
No.
We want to see the baby pictures.
We want to see the little baby Borky.
I will bury them in the backyard if I have to.
You're no fun. I want to see little Borky and his little baby pictures. But you see now that I've now conned your mom into a throuple.
You have done so.
you like sound so suspicious of us.
The thing is like if she doesn't send them online, we will see them in person with her.
Yep. She's gonna bring them. It's Shade! Hi, Shade! I too wish to see the pictures. See, even chat wants to see the pictures.
Oh,
Chat wants to see the pictures.
I don't
You're
want
an
to dox
adorable baby.
myself.
You're
but
doc. I
you're
feel
an
like it's
adorable
less
baby.
doxing. It's doxing you as like a 5-year-old.
I got a point. My face has changed.
Yeah, like you still have a squishy face.
I feel like you were an adorable baby.
Oh, absolutely.
I think that album is somewhere in my room. I don't know where, and I don't want to look for it.
Because then you have to. Then your mom is just gonna go like, "Oh my God, there it is! You should send that to Crimson."
No, I don't want to.
I mean, I already have your senior pictures.
Senior picture.
Yeah, you showed me your senior pictures.
I don't remember doing that.
Yeah, you did.
Nuh-uh.
Yaha.
Nuh-uh.
Yaha.
Nuh-uh, nuh-uh, nuh-uh.
Yaha, yaha, yaha. I just won't show them because I'm not an asshole.
I think I only showed like a picture of when I had a really dumb beard.
Yeah, you did show me that. That was weird. I disliked that highly. LOL,
So
your
did
mom. I caught you. That's not my mom though. That's Bork's mom.
It's my mom.
Bork's mom is adorable. She's just a sweet little bean. And I have now conned her into a throuple. Congratulations, Bork. I'm your mom now, too.
No, that's not how it works.
I'm going to take your mom on such a beautiful fabric date. We're gonna have coffee and afternoon tea, and I'm gonna hold her hand.
You will not hold her hand.
Are you gonna be there too? Damn, I didn't know you were into that.
I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna get my sniper rifle.
You're gonna like put a hit out on me.
We're gonna go around New York City, do some fabric shopping. We're gonna become besties, maybe
You know
get
what,
mimosas.
Yep.
You know what?
We're gonna Sex
You know
in
what
the
you
City
need to
this
do?
shit. What's up?
Do your fucking burpees.
Oh, you bitch! Alright, alright. For those of you who don't know, I have a very high, channel point thing where I have to do 5 burpees. So that I have to now take off my headphones real quick. Just give me a second.
This is your punishment.
It's also been a while since
This is what happens when you define me. You have to do 5 burpees.
1, 2, 3, 4,
At least Crimson will be awake now.
5. They're not nearly as bad as they were before.
You see, you're getting
That's good.
exercise.
Maybe I should start doing, should start raising the stakes on the burpees.
No.
No, 5 is enough?
Oh, well, and more burp. Oh, I thought you said like higher channel point for the burpees.
No, I meant like more
Do more.
burpees for the...
More burpees.
Or like, maybe I should have diversified because I only have burpees.
Well, what's another hard exercise that you don't like to do?
Mountain climbers.
Mountain climbers it is.
There's also burpee mountain climbers where instead of doing a push-up, you're doing mountain climbers instead.
Let's do both.
I'll do that for next stream. Because I feel like doing it now will take up more time.
Actually, Clem,
Yeah?
for me wanting to do like more workout stuff, like especially after the move,
Yeah?
I found like a Pilates machine.
Oh, cool. How much is it though?
Yeah, that I could probably use. Let me grab.
So what's another... Let's see here. Jumping jacks are fine. That's more of an annoyance thing than the exercise being hard. Also found out burpees as an exercise is named after the guy who made it.
I thought it was named after the slug from Slug Terra.
Nope.
Maybe I should tax you now for every time you want my mom to appear.
Nah. Your mom likes being around me.
But taxes...
No. I already have to deal with tariffs. Do I really need to deal with taxes now?
But you see, predatory loans.
No. I love your mom, though. She's so cute. She's so cute. I want to just like, I want to put her in a little box.
You can't put her in a box.
She's so cute. Taxes are like tooth fairies. They only exist if you believe.
And then here I come, the tax collector, walking around like Sheriff of Nottingham from Robin Hood.
God. Yeah, it needs to be a rocky beach. Because to have this big boulder here and then have nothing else is kind of weird.
Hey.
I only pay for stolen Roblox gift cards.
Bargany, it's not.
It's a rock.
It's E-Rock.
This is such an accurate meme right now. Sorry, I got distracted for a hot second. Meme. Hi, I'm autistic.
Really
Neurotypicals. Crimson. You don't seem autistic. Hi, I'm autistic. Other autistic people. Yeah, I know.
Honestly, that was me when I went up to you, Krim, and told you, like, I think I might have ADHD.
My immediate response was like, yeah, I know. It was kind of like that moment in Bob's Burgers where he's like, man, I think I might be autistic. I think I had a bad childhood.
Look at the way you stand.
No one had a happy childhood who stands like that.
But I'm also thinking that it's ADHD plus OCD.
That's entirely possible. Joe has a similar. I swear to you, like I keep on talking to him and go like, honey, I'm so glad you're getting it tested because there's no way that test result is gonna come out different. Because there's no way
I have ADHD.
Yeah, I think he also has ADHD. I also think he has a little bit of autism.
I was like in the spectrum in between.
Yeah, that's called ADHD.
Oh.
That's the colloquial. There's no like official diagnosis. They're two entirely separate diagnoses, but they are usually found together. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Silly Crimson. Colloquial's not a word.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Colloquial is a word.
You're lying to me.
Look up colloquial.
You're lying.
Look it
You're
up.
a lying liar.
Look it up. If I'm a liar, why aren't you looking it up?
But yeah, until I can
can't look up. It's too hard.
Do you not know how to spell it?
I can spell.
Can you spell the word colloquial?
C.
Oh.
Let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook.
I got inattentive type ADHD.
C.
Hey, me too!
OLLOQ.
Yes.
UIAL.
Yes. There you go.
Did it.
Yay, you did it! Good job! I give you
Megan.
claps. Claps.
Clocks.
Claps.
Oh, claps. I was gonna say clocks.
Well, hold on. Let me try to. No, those aren't what I'm looking for. Hold on. There you go.
Thank you. I'll be here all night.
Yay! But yeah, I also have inattentive ADHD. I also have social pragmatic communications disorder. Which used to, like, here's the funny thing, right? I used to be diagnosed with Asperger's, right? And back in the day, that would be, back in the day, that was just like kind of the catch-all term. Nowadays, it's kind of considered a part of autism. And it's like a, oh, that water foam looks so good. I thought it was gonna look like shit, but it actually kind of looks bomb. I'm not gonna lie. But they basically, what it is that it means I don't do very well with social cues. I know what I'm doing. It's not like I'm oblivious if I mess up. Like, I know that I have messed up. I just don't understand why that is. Does that make sense?
I get that. I used to have Asperger's as well, yeah.
You What do you mean you used to have Asperger's?
You're right. It's called Denial Crimson. Let me have it.
No.
Denial is a river in Egypt.
It's not just an river in Egypt. It's also Bork. But it's no longer called Asperger's. It's called a level 1 ADHD.
Yeah.
Or level 1 autism. I'm sorry. And basically that means that basically what it means is that if you get diagnosed now, you're probably going to be diagnosed with a mixture of level 1 to level 2 autism with possibly a level possibly like a social pragmatic communications disorder. And that's the part where social cues are kind of like a little weird for you. And like whatchamacallit? For me specifically, I also have generalized anxiety disorder, which basically means I'm just like anxious all the damn time. Which is both depressing, but at least, hey, I have lore.
You get lore.
I have lore! I'm not just weirdly depressed all the time. Please help me.
No. You gotta help yourself before I can help you.
I got a rock. Is it a big rock?
I think it's a small rock. Pebble.
Redeem my. Oh God. All right. I guess since we're on the since we're on the spectrum, I will go for I'll go for a story of mine. I think I've shared this story before, but I'm not sure. It's Fraggle Rock. I'm a puppet on my bad days. So my grandma apparently did not realize that I was autistic, or she thought autism was something else, and that my mom was just kind of spoiling me for the longest time, and that created some really tense behavior with me and my grandma.
Of course.
Yeah. So one day she asked me to clean the. One day she asked me, "Hey, can you clean up my room a little bit? You know, just like pick up things, and then if you see something on the floor, just put it on my bed, right?"
Mm-hmm.
Now, what she meant was that I was to put everything on the floor, like small items. Like if it was like a piece of trash, throw it away and or like if it was an important object, just like put it on her bed. That's what she meant. What I took it as is put all her furniture on her bed as I vacuumed. And so I did. And so she catches me vacuuming her room when she got back, saw that I had put everything on her bedstand, or put all her furniture on her bed, and she looked at me and was like, "What the fuck did you do?" Or like, "What are you doing? What the heck are you doing?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm doing what you told me to." And she's like, "What? I didn't tell you to do this." And I'm like, "Yeah, you did." What do you mean I did? "You told me to put everything on the floor on your bed." I did that. And she had to look at me, realized what she said, and just started laughing. And I was just really confused because I was just doing what she had told me. And then she went over to my mom at some point later that night, or like the next day, and was like, "I think you might be onto something with this autism thing." And she was, and my mom was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? You've been telling me that my daughter isn't autistic forever. What's changed now?" And she told my mom about what had happened, and she just started laughing. and my grandma was like, "Oh, but she's serious. That's seriously what's happening."
Well, good that she probably started listening.
Right? It's like, "Oh my god, perhaps she really is autistic." And my mom is just sitting there going like, "Gee, thanks, Mom. Fucking been trying to tell you this for fucking years." I feel like my relationship with my grandma is better now because of it, but there's still some times where it's a little strained, or like she doesn't really understand why I react to certain things. Like I realized a little bit ago that I might have hurt my grandma's feelings when she surprised me. I didn't know, like it was a Mother's Day thing, and she had come to surprise my mom, and she expected me to react positively. But as far as I knew, we only prepared enough food for 3 people. And then she came in and I was like, "Oh shit, what are you doing here?" And she was just got really quiet and hurt the whole time, and I'm like, "Oh, I probably hurt her feelings." So if you want a slightly less depressing one, this one's for free. My grandma used to homeschool me, and my parent, one day when I had finished my I'd finished my schooling early. Like, I got everything done. I checked my work. And I went up to her and was like, oh my god, I got everything done. And my grandma, without looking, goes, good job. But instead of doing a thumbs up, she flipped me off. And I was just sitting there going like, what did I do? What did I do? And she truly didn't understand what she had just done until she literally had to pull her head out of the fridge and look at her hand. And she's good. And she was like, oh, I meant this. She her thumbs up. Force of habit for her. Wow, your silence is very loud for a second. Did I?
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm sorry. I'm playing video games.
Oh, okay. I was going.
I'm also just trying to fix one of my necklaces.
Okay, I was going like, oh my god, because the chat was somewhat quiet, and then you were quiet, and I was like, oh no, did I say something inappropriate? Is this the time? No, autism activate today.
Sorry, like I'm just hyper focusing.
No, it's okay.
Crimson get bans from Twitch.
No.
2025.
Her mummy.
But yeah, like that's one I'll hand out for free. That one's a really funny one.
The truth is, Crimson, I have a secret secret I need to reveal to you.
Oh no.
I'm your long lost son.
I knew it. Don't worry. It's okay for you to have 3 moms now. You actually have 4 moms now. Because Season's
Marian's
in
not
this
my
too.
mom.
Season's your mom.
No.
Yeah, huh? Because we're married.
It's
Too many.
hanging out.
It's canon now. Yes, we're married now. I'm sorry you had to find out this way.
What type of Alabama shit is this?
So, boyfriend.
No,
Damn,
it's
my
only
boyfriend's have to
Alabama
find out
if we're
this way.
related, and we're definitely not.
Like I'm like sour cream white.
I'm at least a spicy mayo.
Mayo isn't real.
Like, I'm at least the type of mayo you put on for a apote. Apote?
A ham
No.
Sammy?
No.
Sammy.
That's the type that she's on. Yeah, I have videotapes to prove it. Don't ask. Don't ask where I got them. It's
But
not
yeah, damn,
true.
how
That's
are-
impossible. Quote for Bork Skywalker. Yes.
Also, yeah, Crim.
Yeah.
Damn, how are our boyfriends gonna react?
Man, I don't know. They might be into it though.
I was gonna say, yeah, that they'd probably be into that shit.
Joke's on you, I'm in.
But Crimson, you can't be my mom. I can't talk to girls.
Don't worry, I'll be your mommy.
I need an adult.
I am an adult.
Nuh-uh.
Also, we are the adults.
I am an adult.
Oh, I think I fucked it up.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I have videotapes to prove it. Don't ask where I got them.
My butt.
Don't worry, I'll break your butt.
No.
Over our laps with our hands.
Spink.
what? Since you seem to be so fucking carefree about it, oops the booty.
That is your mother, sir.
You're not my mom.
Stepson, what are you doing?
That's it. Go to your room.
You're not the mommy here.
We are.
I'm already in my room.
There you go.
This is so weird. I think I remember this entire anime. Oh god. Third Impact did
Was
a.
it Mother Knows Breast?
I know that one. That's the one that Sea Dog VA did.
Yes.
What's even better, right, is the fact that Third Impact is a anime channel, and one of their things that they do is they have like people react to certain anime titles, and they'll be like, oh, what is this a hentai or is this an anime?
Is it hentai or is it anime?
Hold on. Third Impact. They have a lot of different ones. Like they have like they go like, oh, anime experts react to beta designs versus final designs. Non-anime fans reacting to really fucked up scenes in anime. Yeah, etc. etc. Hold on, let me. Alright, this is the channel.
Wow. Crimson, guess what just happened?
What? Your mom found the
So
pictures and is about to send them?
No, but I just matched with someone on Tinder, and immediately I say hello, and then they immediately unmatch.
Oh.
You.
I didn't say hi or anything. I just said hello.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not great out there meeting new people. I got lucky because I met somebody via a community. So there was a lot of there's a lot of inner friends things going on, and on top of that, the way we got together was really
Agree, and I'm not hurt.
Yeah.
Because I just think it's funny.
Right. Okay. I wanted to make sure I adjusted my mood properly. She was
Plus,
just
I had
like,
someone else talking.
Yeah.
To me. Well, actually, 2 people on Tinder already talking to me today. So
oh, that's nice.
yeah. One was telling me
Yeah.
about how they were sick for some reason.
Aw.
They also asked me a very good paradoxical question.
Ooh, okay. Those are always fun.
Yeah, here, I'm gonna tell you it.
Okay.
Would you rather be asked the same question over and over and over again, or never be spoken to ever again?
I would rather have the former.
Yeah.
Because I also said it was a good paradox, because what if the question is, would you rather be asked the same question over and over again or never be spoken to again? As
That
that
is
is
a
a
good
question in and of
response.
itself.
That's a good response. Look at you, Borky, having some game.
I have the Bork Viz.
Don't ever say that again. That just that denounced you 30 points.
No,
Yeah.
+5.
Honestly, when me and Storm got together, he turned the flirting up to 10, and I'm like, where did this come from?
Who are you? Ayo? Who are you and what did you do with my awkward
Javier. I possessed your boy.
What's funny is that I have brought out the perv in Joe. It's very
You bring out the perv
funny.
in a lot of people.
I do, but Joe specifically was he was very much the type that goes like, oh, is this okay? Is that okay? Like, what is the line? And he still does that from time to time, but I feel like we have enough of an understanding of each other.
He's done that with me as well, even though, like, a lot of times I repeat the same exact answer.
Right. The only time that I feel like there's still, like, a barrier is anything, like, racial, because, we're part of, well, I guess cultural differences is kind of the thing, because, I'm American, and I'm also, my nationality is American, but I am also a lot of other cultures, and I have to also kind of think about those things as well. And kind of confronting that sometimes is really weird for me, because I've never had to advocate for myself in this way. And it's really interesting to do that in a relationship and then have to educate somebody else about these subjects, and then learning more about it myself, which is kind of fun. Like, for example, we were watching the first season of Castlevania Nocturne.
Mm-hmm.
And he was really, and I was just like, oh shit, they're going to talk about the Haitian Revolution. That's really cool. And they're using, and as far as I know, like, as somebody who's not voodoo, they're using voodoo in a way that's kind of respectful. And he just kind of looked at things confused and going like, why is there still slavery if there's clearly mixed, or if there's clearly a mix of different races in the audience of the opera house?
Mm-hmm.
And I had to go like, oh, well, that's kind of a hierarchy system that they had, and they're probably like the kids of the kids of slave owners, and after a while I felt like I wasn't really able to answer his questions properly at one point, or at least I got frustrated because I didn't have all the answers. So we watched extra credits together. Mm-hmm. And we learning about those things was really eye-opening for him, and for me it was kind of like, oh, this is new information for me, and I can use this information when talking about this subject that I don't know a whole lot about.
Yeah. Also,
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just about to send you a thing in DMs.
Oh, sure. Siri. Oh yeah, you've shown me this.
Yeah, that was one of the moments where I'm like, where did this come from?
Where are you? Who are you?
I'm in your walls.
Or can he get out of my walls?
No. It's cozy in here.
Now you're in her walls. No! Don't smell! Don't breathe it in! Oh, he did it anyway. Yeah, that's on you. That's on you, buddy.
Sorry, I had to store some dead bodies in there.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're past the expiration date. I told you that you needed to make sure that you held them just long enough. You can't do this to yourself.
Well, I already drained the blood out.
Yeah, but like there's still flesh in there. You have to at least like dehydrate it, not put it in your walls.
Don't dehydrate your mom.
You please don't dehydrate my mom. She really needs to make sure to take care of herself.
Okay, I'll just dehydrate you.
Kinky?
I'm gonna do the thing that Misty wants that you probably, I don't know if you want to know. I'm gonna put a spell on you.
And now you're mine.
But yeah,
breast reduction spell.
Actually, that would be amazing.
Yeah, that'd be great on our backs, actually.
Yeah, that would be awesome, actually. Like, I like my boobs being big. I think that aesthetically, I'm very proportional, right?
at the same time, like I feel like me and Krim agree on this. Anytime we wear anything that shows a lot of cleavage, just feel like a pair of boobs walking around.
Oh my god, every fucking time. Like, and especially, what's worse is that I have like a texture issue with like or like a sensitivity issue with like my neck. So,
I got booped.
So like anytime the collars are above my cleavage, it just like it feels like I'm being suffocated because it's like too close.
Yeah.
So now.
So no like mock necks, no turtlenecks.
Yeah, no, it's like it just feels like I'm being choked, and like it's itchy, and
it's not a hot kind of being choked. It's a bad type of being choked.
Exactly. Hi, D-Birch. Like it's not fun for me. It's very. It feels gross. Like that's the only way I could describe it. It feels very gross, and.
I feel like that is also partially due to the fact that you live in California and you're not to having to cover up your neck.
That's
a new video from Lord Brookley.
The video came out?
Yeah, like one of the I think it's like the one where we fight Steinman.
Let's hear. Here. That reminds me, we're still good for tonight, right?
Oh yeah, and I also yesterday I caught it all back, so we're all ready.
Okay. I am sorry. I am deeply sorry for that, by the way.
It's okay. We know the safety networks now, so.
Yeah. All right. I'll still record on my own as well, just in case. Let's hear. Star Wars or mermaid related art? Both. So this is day 3. I was going to do day 3 yesterday because, you know, it helps to stay on theme. But for me, I just thought it would take up more of the time to focus on 2 pieces, and then I'll work on 1 piece at a time. With one of them, I will be working on for the next 2 weeks. I want to get that one done properly in a way that's fun.
The One Piece is real.
Yeah. The
One Piece isn't real.
The One Piece is real. Fuck you.
Can we get much harder?
Do you think I should put like a little person in the ocean, or do you think that this is just enough of an implication?
I would say put a person in the ocean.
All right, I'll put him in silhouette.
The ocean isn't real. Nothing is real.
So is your mom. Because you're adopted.
Stop bringing my mom. I'm not adopted.
You're adopted.
You're not my real mom, Crimson.
How do you know?
Because my real mom wouldn't be such a pervert.
I want to say something right now, but I don't think it's even for me. I think it might be a little too far.
Go ahead.
All right. Bork, if I wasn't such a pervert, how do you think you came to be?
Huh?
Yeah, that casual reminder that your parents did have sex to make you. You're welcome.
I mean, I know that happened, did the way. I had the unfortunate of having to hear my father and stepmother twice.
I'm so sorry.
And one was even in the middle of the day. I'm like, bruh, I was in the kitchen.
I was in the kitchen. Well, I will say...
There's no walls between your room and the kitchen. What the fuck? Just because I was on the computer.
You know what that means, though, right?
What?
That there have been times that they have done it and you haven't paid attention while in this scenario, because otherwise they wouldn't do it.
I mean, granted, the other time was I was in my own room watching Kingdom Hearts videos, and I just like, wait a minute, what's that sound?
Yeah, unfortunately, that probably means that they have done this before. that they did do that before, and if they probably got away with it, and so they probably thought they could get away with it again.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
This is your fault somehow.
How is it my fault for what your parents are doing?
For you reminding.
How is it our fault that your parents are still sexually active?
My father. Just my father.
Honey. Oh, honey. Sweet baby babu.
Trust. Crimson? Trust
Baby
me.
babu. I'm
Crimson?
sorry.
Crimson.
I doubt it
Crimson.
highly.
Crimson.
I doubt it highly.
If you've seen my stepfather.
What do you mean? What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
If you saw him, that's all I'm gonna say.
What, is he ugly?
Well, both that. Well, not that I'd say, but he would crush her.
I put my arm around Bork real quick.
I'm gonna hold your hand while I tell you this.
Bork.
Plus, both of them have had their stuff removed, so.
It doesn't mean anything, sweetie. That really doesn't mean anything. Also,
They're too old. They're too tired all the time.
Also, I would like to point out, so this is why I always make my streams at 18 plus. You know what size difference kink is, right?
Trust me, it's not theirs. Plus, my stepfather stays up way too much playing Call of Duty downstairs.
What do you think they're doing when you're not in the house, though?
Honestly, I've debated that. Hence why I came home one Christmas and all they were doing was just watching a movie.
Again, that doesn't mean anything. What that does mean is that they are much better at hiding it from you.
Yeah, sometimes there's even like people's grandparents that are still doing it way like into their retirement.
Yeah.
I'm stopping this conversation.
Did you know that the highest concentrations of STD passing around from person to person is not colleges, but in fact senior citizen homes?
I'm gonna hurt you.
That's a real statistic. That's a real statistic. Look it up.
Fuck your statistics. I don't care. Gross.
I think your grandparents are still doing it.
I'm sorry, but unfortunately, yeah, your grandparents are still bumping uglies.
I'm gonna hurt you in your sleep.
Because I'm right? Because you don't want to admit I'm right? Yeah, that is true. Grandma still loves getting freaky.
I'm gonna go hide in your walls.
No, keep hiding in Season's walls. I think she's starting to like it.
I can also dish out some like cursed fun facts.
Oh, please do.
Why are you guys just torturing me today? What the fuck?
I torture you every day. Excuse the fuck me?
Markety, would you like to know why women give birth on their backs? It'll ruin your day.
Oh no, not this one.
The only reason women give birth on their give birth on their backs is because a French king had a king for watching his wives and mistresses give birth to his heirs.
That's disgusting.
It is, but it's also hilarious.
There is no actual health benefits to giving birth on your back. You're actually supposed to give birth upright while squatting, like a giraffe.
I've seen that's like a lot of like what like some people do.
Yeah, and you're supposed to let gravity do the rest of the work.
I think the only part of that I don't like is the idea of like the baby just like. Well,
that's what the midwife is for.
Yeah.
But also, apparently, human flesh tastes very similar to pork.
Yes. Except babies. Apparently, babies taste like fish.
Ah.
How do you know this?
You don't want to know.
I don't. You're right.
Interviews with cannibalists.
Oh, no.
Also, apparently,
spread around the video.
also, apparently, you can get rid of bloodstains with Coca-Cola.
Yes. But you can take a lot of things out with Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people use it as like a cleaner. Like they put it down initially, and then as it dries, that's when you start cleaning it out with the soap. It's almost like a Comet type of thing.
Me and Kramer are basically the equivalent of like those ladies that just come up to you like, would you like to know the psychological effects of cannibalism?
We're the ones who keep we're the ones who keep fucking we're the ones who keep the podcasts alive.
Yes. So apparently, the first thing you do right after you die is you shit everything out of your body.
Yes. This is true.
If I can't shit.
Then you get rid of everything else.
Also, a thought about that. It really puts like a whole new level of comedy onto being turned into
Onto a what? Sorry, you cut out.
being turned into a vampire.
Oh yeah. Because does that mean? Because I have like really weird questions about stuff like that, right? Because like the infamous does the emperor poop, but also like the reason why is because the human body is centered around fucking, eating, and surviving,
Okay.
right? Like fucking, eating, surviving, and pooping is part of that process. So a lot of my friends and partners, they'll be like, why is this your question? Why is this where your mind goes? And I'm like, why is this where yours goes? Like, shouldn't you also be questioning the possibility?
Yeah, because like think about it for a second. Because like the thought of this is hilarious. You're looking around with your new vampire vision, taking in all these new sights and colors, and like seeing the beauty of the world or your vampire eye while you're shitting yourself.
Yeah, you're shitting yourself initially. I imagine it's not a pretty sight. Like, I know that a lot of times when it comes to like vampire transformations, they're going like, "Oh my god, we're losing our sense of self. I am a vampire now. Oh, the horror me." Are you? So what happens to like the rest of your body? Do you poop? Is there how does your body consume the parasite? Is it like a parasite where you just kind of absorb the blood, and then as it goes through your system, it's no longer oxygenated? Is the rest of your
I get the pats.
Also, like, think about this for a second as well. The same thing probably also happens when you're turned into a zombie.
Right? Like, but at that point, like, as your initial defecation process, then you have to think about the fact, not only have I defecated, you also have to think about, I also have a bunch of other such liquids pouring out of me. Bile.
Yummy.
Cum, urine.
Yeah.
Let's hear. What are there? Whatever food product was probably in my body now is no longer processing in my stomach, and therefore now is just processing everywhere else. Stuff like that. I know these are weird questions, but also like they're questions I ask because it's more interesting to me than sometimes it's more interesting to me than political stuff, because the political sphere of like certain projects are really interesting in that I'm wondering how this world does its politics. What are the factions of the world? But it's more intimidating to ask these really in-depth questions versus asking really dumb questions like, does the emperor poop?
So, something else that I found out about is that scientists have said that the only reason cordyceps do not affect humans is because our bodies are so warm.
Oh, that's interesting.
So, yeah, cordyceps do not have the heat tolerance to affect us yet.
Huh. But yet they can affect deer.
Yeah, they can affect deer, bugs, that kind of stuff.
That kind
And
of makes me think. What is the composition of a deer? Like, what is the deer's?
It might have something to do with their internal body temperature on top of the speed of their heartbeat. I don't know.
That's interesting. Sorry, this is at this point it's like a weird murder podcast. Just us positing these questions, and I'm waiting for the day that one day like somebody from the field is going to come in and go like, actually this is based on the article 6182 of the Geneva Conventions. This is, and you can trust me, bro, because I'm a psychologist.
Also, like something else that I found out about through Watchful, actually. You want to know one of the movies that like scientists have praised for being scientifically accurate?
What?
Jurassic Park.
Nice. Well, it was scientifically accurate for the time.
Well, even then they say like, yeah, like this kind of stuff can still happen if we do cloning, like if we decide to bring back dinosaurs with frog DNA, there is that probability that, yeah, they can genders.
I think what's also really fun, right, is that I found this out recently through a game theory episode, actually. That's kind of cool, but not for that. I'll keep that for later. That when you're cloning, right, it posited the idea of like, oh, what cloning and kind of like what cloning requires, right? And the cloning process, technically speaking, doesn't actually like work in the way that we think, where it's like a total restart.
Yeah.
What we're actually seeing is this body is we're basically cloning it from a child, but with the DNA of what we have now. So like, despite the fact that you have like, I don't know, the body of like say a 30-year-old man, and you made him into a kid, and you cloned him into a kid, that means that kid now has the blood of a 30-year-old man, and he's probably going to be aging a lot quicker and having the health problems that 30-year-old man will have at 60 at 30. So like things like onset, like things like in like what's the word, early onset dementia, the idea of having like, oh god, this looks patchy as hell. I have to blend it. I have to trust the process. Also, the dire wolf thing. So little weird.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
So the weird thing about it, they're not actually dire wolves. First off.
Yes.
Dire wolves are more closely related to coyotes.
Yeah.
And on top of that, they're like more of there's not like a whole lot of scientific research on it. It just kind of like got shot out like a product instead of like a scientific discovery.
Yeah.
The idea is that they want to start introducing this breed. I'm gonna call them what they are. This new breed of dog.
Yeah.
Into the wild in order to help with to introduce them to the wild in order to like help with certain population issues. How successful that could be huge. Wolf populations are actually very important to the very important to the conservation efforts.
Yes.
The problem that occurs with that, unfortunately, are things like, if we do this, that means that we're reintroducing a possibly unnecessary species to the ecosystem.
Yeah, I've heard arguments on both sides of why this is good and why this is bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go eat some lunch.
Go eat.
Okay.
Okay, now it's looking a lot better. I was right. I needed to trust the
Yay.
process.
You trusted the process. Good job.
Yay, the process! It doesn't fail me!
But yeah, like and they're starting to do that. They want to do that with saber-tooth tigers.
Yeah?
I'm not a fan of that because I know what they're gonna do with them. But the thing is that we don't have any mastodon DNA. Like we don't actually have an equivocal we don't have like an equivocal descendant of mastodons. Actually, hold on. Let me try to make sure that I'm mastodon. I'm sorry. Mastodons are the woolly mammoths. Smilodons. That's what I'm trying to say. Smilodons.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have an equivocal creature that is with the Smilodons.
Mm-hmm.
They're not tigers. They didn't evolve. They kind of just ended with themselves, and they are part of a completely different genus. So that means that what will end up happening is that they're going to take like a puma, a tiger, something in the Panthera family, and then try to make something similar to a Smilodon. And while predators are really decent for good reasons, what we actually need to do is focus on the conservation efforts of forests and trying to expand that footage, right? Because there's a lot of different ways you can go about it. There's no one way to skin a cat, but there is a lot of issues in trying to bring back an animal that's environment no longer exists.
Yeah.
And it's cool in theory. It is not great in practice.
In the long term. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great genetic enhancement, and it's possible that this could help in many different ways. But they're marketing it. They're not giving scientific notions about it.
Yeah.
It's also not really a dire wolf. They just kind of like
Fudged it.
like they bred a bunch of they bred a wolf with like, if I remember right, hold on, dire wolf, like, let's see, the dire wolf puppies that they made,
They're so stinking cute, by the way.
they're puppies. Of course they're gonna be fucking cute. That shit's gonna be adorable.
You are adorable little killing machines.
Look at the babies! Look at the little killing machine babies.
From what I have seen, they did the cloning process with dogs, right? And then they mixed up wolf DNA with that, like modern wolf DNA. And now they have these puppies that are cloned bred dogs that are wolves. They are wolves, but they're not dire wolves. So they would look more like coyotes, or they would be more from coyotes. They're more like coyote dogs. Coyote wolves. Which are infinitely more dangerous than regular wolves. Because wolves just kind of chill. They're afraid of humans in that they know not to fuck with
But at
them.
the same time,
Sorry, go ahead.
there are the ones that are a bit more social than others that are like okay with humans like being around them.
Yeah, but like, here's the thing. Now imagine the fear, something wolf-sized, right? Imagine something wolf-sized with no fear of humans whatsoever, just wandering into the street.
Yeah.
It's horrifying.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what a coyote wolf is. It's just slightly smaller than a regular. Sorry, go ahead.
I was about to say it's the same problem with bears as well.
Yeah. The difference is
And we're not
bears.
talking-
Sorry, go ahead.
And we're not talking about the big gay guys.
Although we could be. Bears are afraid of humans. They would prefer not to have a conflict. They just chill out around human areas because they know that's where food is.
Yeah.
There's-
The only kind that is
Mhm.
the only type of bear that you're not going to be okay walking away from is a polar bear.
Well, no shit. But also, how many times are you going to be around a polar bear for a polar bear attack?
unless you're in Canada.
Unless you're in Canada or maybe like Washington, maybe?
Or even like oh my gosh, Norway. Like if you go up to Svalbard.
Oh, yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna put like some planets here.
Also, I'm wearing that Love Spell perfume that I was talking about yesterday.
Oh, how is it?
I smell like a snack. Like, I feel and smell like a snack today. Hold on, let me put up a picture of what I look like today. Yeah, there you go, Creme.
Alright, let's see here. Oh, you're looking good. Look at you.
I look and feel like a snack. And I smell like a snack.
Yes, you do. You look like scrumdiddlyumptious.
Scrumdiddly my popper.
Let's see here.
I did have to mend this dress that I'm wearing because, like, I got it from Hot Topic. Miraculously, they had something in my size in stock, and
rare.
like one of the straps just like broke,
No,
so I
that's
had
not
to
fair.
sew that back on. That's fine. It's still a cute dress though. It's like a really cute length. It's like a baby doll style dress, and it has pockets.
Alright, I think this is good enough for... Actually, I should probably put some stuff here. Just really quick, I'm just gonna get this, like... Alright. I just want to get, like, a little bit of a shine on these. Not a lot, just enough. Let's see here.
Also, Twist just showed me a pin that he got at the 18 plus vendor hall at Babs.
Oh, I wish I could have gone, but I have work. I thought I had work for longer, and also I really want to save up for when I go on my trips.
Oh, you want to see what he got? I'll send it to your DMs.
Yee. Let's see here.
Yeah, there's your screenshot.
Alright, there we go. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool one. Like I know that it's like, oh, it's naughty. It's so naughty. I'm over here going like, nah, that shit's cool.
That's a fun idea.
That's really fun. Like, because I've seen stuff like that, but never like any.
Pins.
Yeah. I just remembered that I didn't save this time again.
Graham.
But this is good. This is good. I like the hair Selkie. I would like the Wookiee Selkie. Alright, and so now that's gonna be a Wookiee Selkie. Not my best work, but honestly it's still pretty cute. I still like it.
Yeah, it's a fun idea.
Alright, now this one's a character design one. It's a little axolotl on the front stairs. There, I don't know if axolotls be there. If you have an axolotl, just come back tomorrow. Okay, so this is gonna definitely be a. So fun fact: in the wild, axolotls are actually going extinct. They're highly threatened species. They're a highly threatened species. We have more of them in captivity than we have them in nature. A lot of that is from animal trafficking, as well as from the pollution in the water. Also, that axolotl. That's not really how you're supposed to pronounce it. Axolotl is just easier for Americans to pronounce. It's actually pronounced axolotl.
Okay.
Because the X kind of has like a sh sound. But it's very cute. A lot of people think of like axolotls and they usually think of like the pink one. It's actually not a super common. It's actually not super common. They actually usually look like this. Oh wait, am I sharing screens? I just realized. No, I'm not. There we go. That's better.
I can't join share screen because like my computer hates it.
Right. But are you looking at the screen?
Yeah, I am on Twitch.
Yeah. Usually looks like this.
Yeah.
It's not very. That's a healthy one. That's a very healthy looking one. If you see an axolotl, please come back tomorrow. And then the axolotl's gone. They are very cute, though.
Yes.
They're very cute. Also, please never take them out of the water. They have gills and it damages them.
Mm-hmm.
Those frills are their gills and they require being underwater at all times. Let's see here. There's this one artist that has an axolotl character that I keep seeing around, and I keep going like, oh, that's such a cute one, but I can't show the reference of it here because it's an SFW thing. But let me see Ashotl mermaids. It's here. Yeah, it seems like they kind of go with like a. They either just have axolotls as an aesthetic. Oh, this one's pretty cute. It has like a axolotl as like a legged type thing. Or the hair is supposed to represent it. Because it's a legged creature, I think I'm gonna go with like a very... I'm gonna stick with like having them have legs. Normally I wouldn't do that because it's supposed to be a mermaid thing. But I think that it's important to have the tail and the legs there because it's not like other mermaids.
Hey, Crim, I'm probably gonna dip out here. Some of our friends want to do a call over in Peaches.
Oh, okay. You guys have fun.
All right, later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
that the truth?
I've come to clog your arteries. Ugh. Is that a face reveal?
What?
In Gentex.
Oh, that's season.
Ah, nice. So what did I miss?
Well, we went on a tangent about dire wolves and the efficacy of bringing back these instinct animals, or at least portraying them as if they're being brought back from the dead, but instead being used as like almost a marketing tool. Then we talked about sewing again, about like how she had to sew back a button or a strap.
Oh.
And now I'm working on like a bigger body right now.
I'm gonna boop you. My mom was insistent that I do DoorDash today, so I rescheduled that to 3 to 5.
Oh, okay. So, do you just not want to do it today in case you're too tired? Because we can always
I'll be fine.
We can always do it a different day.
I can do it when I'm done with DoorDash or whenever, or like what time we're having dinner, because they said we're doing a breakfast dinner.
Okay.
So either after that or.
Thank you for the hydrate. I do have the water.
Bye, Warhorse.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I do have to clean my bathrooms today.
I'll just like text you like when I'm all done with DoorDash and like my mom lets me know what time we're having dinner, and then I'll let you know.
Okay.
I'm gonna steal your ovaries.
No.
Okay. But why not?
Because I don't want you to.
That's a valid answer.
Because we what? We respect women. Yay!
Yeah. What if I don't respect anyone, regardless of gender?
Valid observation. You should still respect people, though.
What if they're stinky?
If they are giving you a bad attitude, yeah. But if they're not, and you are simply doing it off the basis of them being people, then no.
Fair point.
I have to remember. Bye, Warhorse!
You were too late. Nom 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 nom.
Yum yum.
I have goldfish.
It's fun. Wish I had a snack, but I don't.
Fire maker. If you're, I'm assuming you're either saying bye to Warhorse or you're saying take care. I don't know.
Take care to Warhorse.
My brain's empty.
It's because you had food. There is only food.
I'm gonna eat you.
Get that lo-fi beat going on.
We got the lo-fi beats.
Actually, I'm gonna have her wave like lazily.
Oh, excuse me.
You're not excused. Whore.
Why? It was just a hiccup burp.
You whore.
Don't call me that. It's mean. I'm not a whore.
You're a whore bunch. I had something, but
Cool.
Are you though? Are you?
Yes. I like to think so.
Squishy.
I know you are, but what am I?
Aw, you think I'm squishy?
Yeah.
How squishy do you think I am?
As squishy as can be.
Nom nom.
I am eating num-nums.
Nom nom.
Num 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 num.
Just gonna give her like a lazy wave.
Axolotl.
There's an axolotl on the pink stairs. Is an axolotl really supposed to be there? If you have an axolotl, please don't boom. Just please come back tomorrow. The axolotl and the penguin walks in, and then the axolotl's gone.
I'm gonna throw an axolotl in the water.
Good, 'cause they should be there on the pink water in the under the water. The axolotl's water. In the water, their gills will survive in it, or else the axolotl's gone.
I'm gonna throw the axolotl in the desert.
Axolotls die when monster. Let's hear. The song is there's an axolotl on the pink stairs. Is an axolotl supposed to be there? If you ask an axolotl if they'll be back tomorrow, a penguin waddles in and then the axolotl's gone. There's an axolotl on the lawn chair. Is an axolotl supposed to be there? If you ask an axolotl if they'll be back tomorrow, a penguin waddles in and then the axolotl's gone. It's funny. Oh shit! I deleted the thing.
Ah.
All right, there we go. It's gonna be different, but I was just like, yeah, not that much different apparently.
What would you do if an axolotl appeared in front of you right now?
I would freak out because the axolotl's not in water. And also I don't have the tools in order to take care of an axolotl.
Sounds rough, bud.
So I'm debating whether or not to give her clothes.
You're gonna have her naked?
Yeah.
Chat, vote on it.
Alright, I'm gonna have chat vote on it.
Should we have it be naked or with clothes?
And I'll put a secret third option.
What's the secret third option?
There you go. The axolotl poll has been put in. Go forth.
You never told me.
Vote.
You never told me
Vote.
the secret third option.
Vote.
But I don't vote.
Yes, you really should vote.
I probably should, but I don't.
You really should. It's not okay.
Nothing's ever okay.
Alright, we got a neck and neck.
Ooh.
Alright. Wow. Okay. We got 1 to 3. With clothes, without clothes, or the secret third option in a bikini.
And if you're nice enough, chat, maybe, just maybe, Crimson will do the same.
No.
But never mind. Sorry, chat. I tried.
Not very hard, but also I wouldn't allow it anyway.
That too.
Alright, let's see it. Let's see it. And we have the poll out here. What's an axolotl gonna be? Here, is she gonna be all naked? Or is it in a bikini? Or are there really cute clothes that you can think of her now? We got another person going nude. Is the axolotl gonna be lewd? If the axolotl's lewdy, is it gonna bikini? Or is everybody gonna have it nipples all out?
Oh no.
Of bikini bottom. Wow, it's neck and neck now. Alright, with or without clothes, chat. Come on. It's the last one. We got maybe less than a minute.
Oh boy.
Less than a minute. Come on. Second day in a row. Oh, we're going naked. We're going naked.
Oh no.
Okay, going once.
Today, Crimson's
Going twice. And we are going for Nikki! She's gonna be Nikki.
Oh boy.
I will point out that I will not be drawing nipples.
Good job.
Alright.
Chat, you did this. I've never seen an actual in-person axolotl though.
You can find them at the zoo. But they really shouldn't be like critically endangered. change the color here to do the fingers, because the kind of like the noxious green here is not. It's kind of blending into each other.
Crimson, can you sing us a duck song?
Do you have the redeem?
Fair point. Is it gonna be a thick axolotl?
She's gonna be thick.
Wham. Will the axolotl waddle?
No, the penguin waddles. The axolotl is the sitting there.
Can I give it a hug?
Yes, you may.
Awesome.
I think for contrast reasons, I want to stick with like the more natural looking color of it, because I think that I don't think a lot of people like do that. I think they go with the pink axolotl look.
Yeah, typically.
But I think maybe instead of doing like the pink coloring, I might do instead instead I might do like a more like a lime color.
Itchy nose.
No, not the itchy.
The Itchy and Scratchy Show.
No! Did you know that one of the animators that worked on that show died?
On The Simpsons?
No. Like in real life.
The Itchy and Scratchy Show is from The Simpsons.
Oh, no, I thought you said Ren and Stimpy for a second. I'm sorry.
No, I don't know what that is. Well, actually, I know what Ren and Stimpy is. I just haven't watched it.
It's probably for the best.
I've seen enough clips to know, though.
Yeah. Do you know the history with it?
It started out as a kid show, then adult show?
But what about the producer? Like the creator?
I don't know about the producer.
The creator, I think, is who it is. Yeah, he did not nice things to upcoming talent for the animation industry. Ironically, one of them did end up as it still ended up an animator, but like he has many victims.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
He's also the reason why Cal art style is a thing.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Like, and the term Cal art style, right? He wasn't using it to talk about like the bean, head thing, the bean style.
Beanstalk.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Right. You know what it was actually in reference to?
What?
Iron Giant.
Iron Giant?
Yeah. That was the Cal art style that he was referring to.
Huh.
And so a lot of people, and when Cal art style came up again, they decided to refer to it as that.
We got small ad break. There's the crimson waddle.
Sometimes.
Also, I wanted to, if I ever say something out of turn, please let me know.
Oh, I do.
Okay.
I usually try to. I hope that I listen to you as frequently as possible when I do something out of turn.
Okay.
It's why we have these
Also,
conversations about gender and sexual orientation and whatnot. Educating people is a lot harder than just saying KYS, you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
And some people don't necessarily want to be educated, in which case why would I give the energy, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I was gonna say something else, but I can't remember. I hate when that happens. Look both ways when crossing the street.
Time and place for everything, understandable, yep.
Yeah.
And I try to make everything an educational moment, you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep her bald.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't work with enough bald characters.
It's a good change of pace.
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna give her little bubble balls.
Bobo bo.
Bubble bubble bubble.
Bobo bo 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 bo.
Bubble 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 bubble.
You ever watched Bobo Bo?
I did. I used to. Not it wasn't a big thing for me. I didn't try to go out of my way to watch it. This looks like a really fun little this looks like a wallpaper or something. Let's see here.
Good for good goldfish. always good to stretch. I'm gonna boop you.
No boops.
Why no boops? You're always with the boops.
Because I'm booping you. Boop.
Huh? Hi, Froze.
Hey, Prosy.
Bullshit detector. The jury is out whether or not I'm neurodivergent. Literally every divergent friend I have. Bullshit. Yep, that's...
The jury's currently taking a lunch.
The jury is taking a lunch. That was a 2-minute lunch. They only stayed in there for a minute longer because they wanted food.
I'm doing a little axolotl. She thicky.
Axolotl.
And she's naked.
Mm.
Naked axolotl. How you doing?
Still not completely awake yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's okay. Bork's profile frame thingy has Emma Frost in it.
What?
It does.
Yep. Yeah. I called him a traitor.
Hey!
How's your
Only got it because it was a reward.
Uh-huh. She's
how's your
still an awful person.
I'm good.
I am doing the Mermay still. I am... I'm also...
There, happy?
I don't know. I don't see what it is right now. What is it? Yes, I am happy.
So I don't understand how he was a traitor.
Yeah. You're still gonna be labeled for a traitor. It doesn't erase what has happened.
I don't...
No, I was saying I still don't understand why he was a traitor.
Oh, Emma Frost is not a great person.
I don't represent Emma Frost nor
keep
support
running,
anything she
everything
does.
would suddenly...
I do find her a fascinating character, though.
We don't necessarily support anything she does other than serving cunt.
Yes, that is literally the only thing that is... Though, I think the weirdest thing is the fact that, like, Marvel rival fans are starting to call her, Dagger, and Sue Storm snow bunnies, and it makes me very uncomfortable.
I don't even know what that word means.
Well, it was originally vernacular for a white woman who fetishized black men. But Marvel rival fans seem to want to use that as a way to describe a blonde woman serving cunt.
Angie puppies, sheesh.
It's very. Sorry, gun.
I legitimately just thought that it meant a woman who liked the winter.
Unfortunately, that's what that's. I have heard that before too.
Or liked winter sports.
Right.
Like that's literally all I thought it was.
It's okay. Like a lot. I've gotten that too. It's not a very like used. It wasn't. It's not very used. It was like an older term, but it's also like depends on the area.
Yeah.
So like the area also depends on where you're using it. Usually speaking, it's not a term that's frequently used, but it's enough used that I'm like, I feel uncomfortable with the fact that you're doing that.
Okay.
And so do many of my so do like my partner and like me going like, I don't it's a little weird.
Yeah, I'd honestly only ever heard it in reference to like winter and winter sports and people who like them.
I've heard I heard it be used there as well. I've mostly heard it like that's like the appropriated term, like the appropriated definition.
Mm-hmm.
Like when a lot of like white people start like using a term, they'll change the meaning a little bit to take it out of context. Great, now I have to draw feet. Why did I do this to myself?
Oh god, there's a kid at the door.
There's a child?
There's a child at the door.
Is the child okay?
It was an annoying child.
Is it your sibling?
No, I don't have a sibling.
I thought you said you had two.
Yeah, but it's not them. They're girls. This is a little boy.
Where are you seeing this little boy? Like, I'm just starting to get concerned now.
It's the Ring doorbell. Again, my mom was like, I'm not answering the door, and I just look at my phone to see I got 3 Ring notifications.
Right.
I think it's because like my stepfather the other day was like giving out some baseball cards, and either the kid's looking for him or he's just coming to annoy us, and none of us want to deal with it.
Got it.
Plus he's like the son of the neighbors who threatened to call the pound on my dog. Because their child was dumb enough to come into our backyard without permission and pull on our dog's tail.
Why is he going into your house?
No, not in our no.
I understand that, but that's still part of your house.
Because he's an idiot.
Also,
he's a dumb little kid.
You don't have like a fence or anything?
No.
Okay.
No? Okay.
Nobody has fences in this neighborhood.
You should probably have a fence.
Our backyard's too big.
You should probably still have a fence.
Plus, they don't plan to be here long enough to make a fence.
My brain is really dumb and weird, and for some reason the first thought that I had when you said there's a child at the door was that the child was a freaking debt collector for the mob.
That's such an odd job. It's such an odd summer job for a kid.
It reminds me of that Will Ferrell clip where like there's a little girl who's like, "Give me your fucking money."
It's like, I don't have the money. Like, hey, you don't need to use that rude language with me.
You tell the child that you don't have the money, they pull out a water gun.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Give me my fucking money!
Yeah, but no, I just don't want to deal with children.
I think most people don't.
Fair enough.
Especially children that aren't your own.
I'm alright with kids, but like most of the kids that I've dealt with over my life are either my younger brother or like at least kids of people that me and my mom know.
Right? Not just random neighbors' kids coming to your house.
Yeah.
Plus I think the neighbor's also just kind of weird. He did this one thing where he decided to mow his lawn at 8:30 in the middle of the night.
Oddly specific time to do so.
I know.
Like, not an irregular thing, but definitely odd.
Like when it was it's so dark out you could barely even see the lawn.
Like I've heard of people mowing their lawn at night before. I just don't think it's a really common thing to do.
Yeah. Okay.
But I just don't like them because the mom is also the kind of person who will just let their kid go in the car and honk the horn regardless of who's in the neighborhood.
So Karen.
Yeah, pretty much.
Got it.
And we live next to two of them.
Great.
Oh.
And the other one's kids are horrified. They hit each other in the head with bats.
Like, what type of bats? Actually, we should
Plastic,
probably
but
not.
Still.
Okay. Felt like that was an important distinction.
Screaming their head off.
Felt like that was a important distinction to make.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I've accidentally hit somebody with a bat before, and it wasn't good.
Do you have ibuprofen? I have a headache.
I think you need to go to the hospital.
Like, have you seen that meme?
Yeah.
I still feel really guilty about that.
What?
No, like, I was, it was the, like, 1 year of middle school that I lived with my dad because I was just kind of sick of the school that I was going to and I was living with my mom at the time.
Uh-huh.
And, like, I was standing in line waiting for softball practice, and I guess I got overexcited and was trying to practice my swing, and I accidentally hit the girl in front of me in the back of the head with a bat, and then I just ran home. I was so embarrassed and scared, and I just ran away.
And now you forever have the guilt that you accidentally hit somebody in the head.
I'm pretty sure it was a metal bat, too.
Ooh.
I feel so freaking bad every time I think about that.
So, other than assault and battery... gonna make it, like, a little cuter.
She drinking boba?
Yes, she is. I'm give them big lips.
She's so cute.
She is.
She looks spicy.
She is pudgy. Look at her.
I'm gonna give her a hug.
She'd probably be very cozy.
Yeah, I want to squish.
Good. That is exactly the vibe I'm going.
Yeah.
Freddy Fazbear. Jump scare. Freddy Fazbear a hug.
No.
Yeah, may the 4th be with you to any Star Wars fans, by the way.
Yeah, may the 4th be with you. And also with you. What?
And you, 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 and you.
Let's hear. Looking at the comments. Man, hyperspace always looks so freaky.
It squishes my brain in a very weird way. I'm gonna head out.
Alright, see ya.
I'm gonna take a nap. I'll let you know later what the plan is.
No problem.
Yum. Yum. Yum 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 yum.
So how you doing, Prosy?
Still bleh.
Right.
I think I'm starting to wake up. It's just slow.
Yeah. I'm just chilling out with like a nice little art piece at the beginning of the day. I had to take a break for a week or so this month because I had so much going on, which I'm really sorry for.
It's okay.
Got really burnt out.
You gotta take care of yourself. Oh yeah, I won a Mermay art raffle on another server I'm in, so I get to have one of my characters drawn as a mermaid.
Oh, that's nice. Which one did you pick to be a mermaid?
I was having a hard time choosing, so I sent the artist like 3 different characters, and like I was basically doing that with the intent of seeing like which one she would be more interested in doing, but then she just said, I'll decide once I start sketching, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
so it's gonna be a surprise for everyone.
That's fun. That's always fun. Despite the fact that it looks like I'm doing the line work in black, I'm actually doing it in green.
Oh.
What I'm doing is I'm using a color.
Oh, okay.
And then later on, I'm going to like add a bunch of these like a bunch of these like different bunch of these different like colors to the line art later.
Oh, okay.
Just to kind of like get an idea.
Yeah.
But sometimes it do be like that. Like sometimes even for a commission, I won't feel a certain way about a pose. So I'll be like, okay, is there any way I can do to like twist it, or pop it, or like make it more interesting?
That makes sense, yeah. I gotta figure out if I feel like trying to get back into drawing again. Like the last like actual artwork I did was like back in 2019 at some point, and the only time after that I really do any drawing is in an attempt to like figure out like a character design if I can't like find a picture or a doll creator or something to help me get an idea.
Normally my go-tos is first of all, it's just whatever gets you excited to draw.
Yeah.
Like for me, having the digital iPad with Club Studio Paint has like changed the way that I process like my digital art, because I used to just like do only my sketches, and that did it did help a little bit, like just to keep me occupied, but it only did so much for me in terms of like, hey, what are the anatomical... Thank you for the bits! Everybody's coming up aces! I really need to find like a volume thing for that thing, because it's really loud. It's like really fucking loud. So the with me, right, like when it comes to my art, I find that it's a lot easier for me to do it when I'm just excited about the subject.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes just doing something like that to really go like, okay, what is something that I like that will encourage me to draw? It's evolved over the years. Like when I was first in the brony fandom, like ponies were what I was really excited to draw, and it encouraged me to try different things. But then I rediscovered like all sorts of different fandoms that I was getting into, like Undertale and like Undertale, She-Ra, all the, and like Ever After High actually was one of them, like Monster High. Right?
You
No. It's cool. It's cool. It was. I did a bit of fan art for that. Sometimes it's just those things, you know, like you, like getting excited about that. I had like a conversation yesterday about it, right, with editor about like the idea of talent versus what people actually mean, which is there's the idea with talent. The idea of talent is that it naturally comes to you. I've never liked that, because a lot of AI people, like a lot of AI artists go like, well, not everybody can draw like that. Not everybody has that natural talent. It's not a natural talent. It is a observation. It is that pinky is off, but I kind of like how weird it looks. You know what I mean? Like how it's like just kind of like it's supposed to be like but it's like a little messed up pinky on the side. like
she's just jumbled. That's fine.
It's okay. We're all a bit of a mess. Like a lot of AI people will be like, oh, but it's like it's so faster and I can draw, and it's like drawing like I'm doing it for real, and then you have to go like, no, it's not.
It's really not.
It's not like that at all. Like, you just don't have the patience for it. Like, I don't have the patience for soap making, right? That's a skill that you learn.
Yeah.
But nobody posits the fact that, or proposes, oh, like that's such a talent, I could never do that. It's always like, oh, I can barely draw stick figures, and I'm like, that's not what that means. And I started with stick figures, like
yeah.
I just advanced the stick figure and added meat to it.
Yeah.
So this arm is slightly off too. Hold on. It's and I know that what people actually mean is that, wow, I could never spend that much time learning how to do it, and the fact that you're able to must mean that it's a talent for you, or like it's meant to be for you to do that. And on some level I know that, but it's not just this natural talent that I can do without the ability to do it with something else, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, like, on the one hand, like, there are just, like, some things that people are more inherently drawn to doing than others, but on the other hand, it also does take, like, the time to be able to, like, develop the skill to actually be, like, good at it.
Exactly. Like, it's not, and like, there's a difference between, if it's a style, I understand that, like, that comes naturally, but it's not something that is without some form of learning potential that you had. Like, it's not like you just had this art style within you all along. This art style is influenced by, like, maybe 40 years of, like, different journeys that you took in order to get to this point.
Yeah.
You're drawn to this stuff. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say that, and, like, probably, like, all of the media you've ever consumed in your entire life.
Right. Whether it's, like, live action, or you got your start in something else entirely, like, it's not just something you took up and were like, oh my god, this is exactly what I wanted all along. Like, it's not quite like that simple. It's got a lot more to do with the idea that you took all this time in doing this specific thing, and now this specific thing is something you can do for the rest of your life if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And even then, not everything has to be, like, monetized either. That's the other thing.
No.
Like, it's helpful, but sometimes you just kind of want to do that thing. It doesn't have to be like, it doesn't have to be like a big thing. You just do it, and it's kind of just fun. And I think that a lot of artists, especially ones that give up art, they tend to be like, I don't have the talent for this, or it doesn't look the way I want it to, so I'm just gonna give up because clearly I don't have the talent for it. You don't have the talent. You just have a very specific idea of what you wanted, and it's not coming out the way you do, and you don't want to work on it anymore.
Yeah.
Which is also valid. And inexperience is a big one. I remember when I was young, I gave up drawing for a while, and it wasn't until high school that that I started drawing again and was taking it a little more seriously. And so much so I actually posted about it on my socials about how I still have my giant clipboard from that my art teacher from high school gave me on senior year, and it was very touching to me.
Oh.
Yeah. It was sick. It was pretty sick.
Hey. I'm still kind of thinking about like what you were saying about like finding things that like get you excited to draw, and I had like a kind of similar moment yesterday, except it was like it was more in relation to writing than drawing. And I had kind of discovered over the course of like a few days or a week or so that two characters in a game franchise that I like, even though they never actually like interacted with each other in game like canonically, I kept having the thought that they would be like a really cute ship, and it would like I was just imagining possible interactions they'd have, and I kind of just sat there last night just thinking, like, is this what's going to give me out of my fanfic hiatus? Is it going to seriously be a ship from Honey Pop that doesn't even fucking exist?
Well, sometimes that's what it happens. That's what it needs. That's what you need sometimes. Like, there's nothing bad about it.
I know.
Like, it's all about like the fact that you took the time, you took the effort, and you were like, yeah, I want to do this as a writer, and that's fucking wild to me. But also sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes you just need to draw like your dumb little character. Oh god, have you heard of Genja Ninja, or actually Ray?
Yes.
He did a similar thing with their art, right? They have like this they had this art challenge with the Pokemon trainer, or I think it was Pokemon professors or Pokemon trainers, and he took that concept and like tweaked it just a little bit, and now it reinforced their idea on doing their prism work.
Yay.
And it's restructured their entire like art philosophies, and like pulled them out of like so much funk. Like, don't get me wrong, like I've seen their work, like and their art processes and whatnot, but you could definitely tell that there was a point, especially last year, when they were dragging quite a bit for certain ideas or certain problems that they were having with their projects, and then suddenly they're just like pumping out these videos left and right, and like finally realizing, I don't need this to look a certain way. I could just have fun and figure it out, and it's really just changed so much, and you can just tell in their art style that it's incredible.
Yeah. I think a lot of like I think a lot of like creative burnout does typically end up coming down to the idea of just like being too in your own head about what you're making, and kind of just forgetting like that this is supposed to be enjoyable to do.
Like, this is fun. It's fun. Where is my fun? I was promised fun. But yeah, I feel like that a lot about several different projects I've had. And sometimes it's just the little things that help you, and sometimes it's just like those little terms that you're just like, okay, this is turning out something. This is something I like again. And it's fun again.
Yeah. I do hope that, like, that actually is something that gets me writing again, though, because, like, a lot of times what'll happen is I'll get ideas for stuff I want to write that sounds really cool, and then I just never write it.
And you know what? Sometimes that's part of the process too.
Yeah.
Not everything was meant to be like a full-on process, or like not everything was meant to be like everything ever conceived of. Sometimes you just want to do something, and I think that a lot of people want to do art as their job, right?
Yeah.
And it's hard to do that. Like, I actually did a calculation of how many commissions I would have to do, how many people on Patreon would have to be on Patreon for me to do it. Like, in combination to do have a living wage in California. And I would have to be doing basically 53 commissions a month, which is like 5 a week, which is not that bad. But that's with specific add-ons put on it, and without me putting on any like additional cost with complexity and whatnot. And then for Patreon, I would need at least approximately 534 people in certain tiers. Again, these are all in certain tiers. Going, hey, I need these characters. I'm on Patreon. You know what I mean? Which I am on Patreon, guys. I do actually have like a lot of stuff there. I actually have scripts for videos that I would like to make. I have like work in progresses on my Discord. Our polls cost more on Patreon and Discord. As in, like, they're worth more during art style study months, and also for commissions, I actually do have discounts for certain members. So, like, if you say you have a commission that you want, I will, and you're a member on my Patreon, you can actually get 25% off max on commissions, which is a big deal. So there's my plug. But yeah, like it's a lot of work, and I think that it's whether or not you have fun.
Yeah.
That's what's important. Whether or not you have fun, because sometimes we get so stuck in our heads about the idea of making money that we forget that this is still fun, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that's not weird. What I said, I hope it's not weird.
No.
Okay. But yeah, like, everybody's got, like, their inspirations for what they do.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're in, like, the weirdest places and we don't talk about it.
Yeah.
But are you excited to start doing fanfiction again?
I mean, if this does actually work, then yeah, I'm honestly gonna be happy about it. I haven't, like, honestly, in general, I haven't been able to write much of anything in years.
Right. So again, like, just have fun with it. Be weird.
Yeah.
Get weird with it.
Yeah.
Sometimes another thing I'll do is like I'll look at pieces I've done before and like redo them. Like some of them I think are perfectly fine. I don't think that I need to redo them. Like for example, my Mouser piece, best piece I've ever done. I don't need to edit that. That thing is like peak, right?
Yeah.
But I think that there are a lot of other things that would really benefit from being redrawn. I have this one piece that I've done that I've redrawn, I think, like 8 times.
Oh.
But I find that it's a lot of fun, and it also helps me with like test out different things like perspective and like line weight and yeah, like just like a lot of other things.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it right now. Okay, here it is. This is the last time I did it. Technically it's due to be redrawn again. I've been slacking on it for 2 years.
Oh.
This is the first one I did.
Oh.
Then I think
I really love the colors for the background. That's really pretty.
it's here. And then this is the time before that. And I think I'm about to find the original that I did for it. Yeah, there it is. Same characters, different scenarios.
Different way. Yeah. They're all cool. I like all of them.
Yeah. But yeah, like it's all about how you feel about them, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to allow myself to not be perfect with these lines. But I know that the fill tool is gonna hate me.
Squishes.
Eh.
Squishy!
Eh.
Squishy!
Eh.
Squishy.
Eh.
Boop.
Eh.
It's time to style your summer
God damn
staycation
it,
with
fucking
Bob's Discount Furniture. Bring the
ads.
fam to Bob's this Memorial Day weekend for
Oh no.
People keep telling me, why don't you get YouTube Premium? I already have so many things to pay for. Do you really think I need something else?
Yeah, nah.
I think I'm gonna keep this relatively flat for this one.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe I might edit it later and be like, okay, it needs more. It needs more of everything. I know that optimally the complete lines would be better graphically, but I think that in order to create this like very soft look, I want to keep these tangent lines.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because it gives it just gives it like a soft, very, very like unserious, almost kawaii. Not really.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like maybe that might just be me. That might be the line art. Maybe I just want to try something.
Yeah.
Just allowing these things to be like a little imperfect.
Yeah.
Give it like a bit of a lime green. Okay, lean a little more into the blues. There we go. Oh, that's too bright. Too bright. Bright light. That's cute. It's a little, I don't know, is it too Shrekky?
I mean, I was thinking of fucking,
Thank you for the hydrate.
Like, Shrek was my second thought, but then, like, my first thought was, freaking The Mask.
Yeah. Lean a little more towards, like, because I want it to still look kind of pale. It's a little better.
Like minty.
Yeah, I like the minty. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Minty is cute. Not a pink axolotl. I feel like the axolotl has like a lot of like it comes in different colors. Like everybody likes the pink one because it's like the cutest one that people think too, but I'm over here going like, nah, they come in more colors. I want to represent that. But I will give her like little pink gills though. Nice little contrast.
Plus, I've always liked how pink and green look together.
Yeah.
Like, it's so much so that, like, if I have like if I'm making like an OC that has pink hair, I have to fight myself to not give them either like blue or teal or green eyes.
Yeah, that's fair. I've had that.
The sleepies. The sleepy fuzzy.
Not as sleepy as I was. I'm just stretching. As cats are wont to do.
I don't think I've ever seen a green one. They're a little more, there's blue ones, there's black ones, there's spotted ones. I don't think they're quite this mint green. I feel like this is very much more of me trying to be experimental, but they do have more, there are some that have more of a green tint to them, like these. Green and brown. Like a Super Saiyan. That's fun. I like that. This is like a Majin Buu type character. It's an axolotl.
Yeah.
It's actually supposed to be pronounced Xochotl, but axolotl is just easier for people.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new Dragon Ball Z anime? Daima, a little bit. I saw the meme with it at one point. It was like, was that Vegeta stopped fighting because Bulma threatened no more baths together.
I think I saw a TikTok about that.
Yeah, that was a real thing. It was very funny.
I mean, Vegeta's got his priorities straight.
Like, he was just like, I'm sorry, I don't get cuddles I don't get wet cuddles? Fuck it.
Nah, fuck that shit.
Nope. That's not happening. That's not happening. You can take this one. What do you mean? You were just so gung-ho about it before. And he's just like, My woman said no cuddles. I want my bath time.
I don't remember which Dragon Ball game it was my partner was playing that one time, but they had me help them make a character, and I think we made her a Majin too. I think we named her Vanilla Cookie.
Somebody really likes So, question, do you also like Cookie Run?
You know, I didn't name her with Cookie Run in mind, but yes, I do. we ended up naming her that because I was having a hard time deciding if I wanted to name her Vanilla or if I wanted to name her Cookie. And so my partner just chose to just said, why not both?
And now Cookie Run. You're just like, oh, this is gonna not show up later in any way possible. Why did you name me this way? Oh, there we go. Let's.
I drew myself as a cookie once.
How was it?
I think I still have the pictures on my phone.
Question for pros. What is a DS game?
Huh?
Was it Xenoverse or Dragon Ball Fusions?
It might have been Xenoverse, I think. I do not completely remember. I want to say it was a Xenoverse game, though.
Let's see here.
I do this bullshit like 8 times a week. Son of a...
Make it like a little taro. I love taro. There we go. Whoa! What was that? I heard like a high-pitched squeal.
Somebody's car outside, I'm probably pretty sure.
Okay. There's a ghost in the house somewhere.
Ah, there they are.
Let's see here. Let's down the saturation a little bit. Raise this. No. I don't know. Like, could I lean in mid here? Okay. Okay, this looks a little nicer. I mean, it's not quite what I wanted in the beginning, but eh. Let's not make those eyes yellow then. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. Let's do like a quick... I'll render this a little more later, but let me get like a quick like background here for a hot second. There we go. And let's do a little bit of. Did you share it yet, by the way?
It's coming. Yeah, it's coming in a sec.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Aww.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if I wanted to share like just the end result, or if I wanted to share like all of the everything that went into the process of getting there, and I was just like, screw it.
No, it's cute. I like it.
Yeah.
Alright, this is kind of our little... I might edit this a little bit on my own time. But I do like the way that this is kind of coming out so far.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Like the little like crescent moon looking things on her belt and her hat, they're just like partially eaten Oreos.
That's funny. I was talking about the piece. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I was still on about still on about this.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's cool. It's cute.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to find like another try to find like a more interesting gradient to work with here. That might be like fun because I do have a lot of like gradients.
Yeah.
I wonder if like oh, actually this is kind of cool. Yeah, this one's super cute.
Ah,
Look at him.
yeah.
Let's see her. She's like in a little sherbet world. There we go. All right, I'm going to save this for now, and I'll end stream just a little bit early. Let's see her.
Background is very late 1960s, 1970s coded.
Yeah, I'm trying to give it like a very retro, like I've been working with a lot of like city pop 80s retro anime type looks recently, especially for color schemes. So I've I also realized I still haven't saved. I need to remember to do that. Okay. So I will finish this up later. Right now, I think I need to we need to save redeem. Yes, we do.
When you need mobile coverage.
God damn it!
Hey, Grandma.
I don't care about Grandma. Anyway, let's see here. I'm going to send you guys off to. Oh, this one's interesting. Azura Moros. They are currently doing. It looks like they're doing some model rigging for their character. So I hope you guys have fun there. Their art style is so unique too. I love how they're looking. I love how it's going so far. Be kind, but cause just a little bit of chaos. Tell them Crimson sent you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.